take up a donation for your family. If they liked you, they didn't like you, they just gonna let you just go ahead on. Set the cruise and hold it in the road. And I did.
Hey y'all, happy Tuesday, child. Listen, Linda. Look, long story, it's a bunch of hoo-ha back there. I'll tell you all about it. It's some DIY decor that I had made for the house, for my beauty room a long time ago when I was being frugal, trying to make like a curtain stand to be my backdrop, right? Used it for a very long time. The mailman and I created it. But before I tell y'all about that, y'all, I am being choked out. If you've ever ridden behind a car, a truck, a tractor, 18-wheeler, or whatever, that's burning rich, meaning they got carburetor issues, child, your girl is being smoked out back here. And it's not even smoke, so it's that poison, child, that poison. I took out the little car behind me, child, it was going like 3. Didn't want to get up. How about that part? Didn't want to get up. And then I forgot I had to load the car with all of this extra decor stuff for next year. I decided to go ahead and take the things we created. So basically they're like $2 Dollar Tree waste baskets, plastic waste baskets that we put some quick cement in. You know how you do the quick cement? And took the plastic waste baskets, and you know the crown molding that you can buy, it's like long feet, like maybe 8 to 10 feet long, about that thick, wide, yeah, it's long. And I just took, I designed, okay, because I didn't do what the mailman did. We got the quick cement ready in the bucket, staked and centered the whatever thing I just told y'all, because I'm about to smother up in here, y'all. What is it? The crown molding. Staked it in both buckets, centered it, let it dry, and then I had already put some, it's like a yin and a yang, okay? One end, you just put it in, and the other end, it's a circle, okay? They're 2 circles, okay? They both got screw holes in them, but one end got a dip in it or cut in it, so that when you drop the rod in there, you got whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I'll try to find a picture, because child, the girl probably got carbon monoxide inhalation right now. Ooh, child. But anywho, taking them to work, and one of them, child, she's popped. It broke, basically. The wood broke. It's very flexible, but it popped when I was trying to nestle it in the car. So I'm gonna have to E6000 it together. And it's not gonna be holding up anything heavy. It just needs to add air. And I'm confident that it will, but it's just the fact that I won't be able to test it today. Happy Black Music Month, y'all. Prince, y'all, his Urban Decay, the collaboration with his estate, the Urban Decay Prince. But it ain't purple enough for me. I saw it, but I was like, got the email. I'm like, no, it ain't purple enough. I mean, yes, but it needs to be a whole purple palette. It needs to be purple. Every palette, every shade, every pan needs to be purple for me to spend $250 or whatever it is for the whole set. Thank you, little Nissan, for going on around. Because every work truck and a carrier flag truck is on the road right now. We're gonna get behind Jeep over here. See if he'll take me on here. I got my own work to do. And y'all know this is my business season. You know, it started last week with the darn order popping up. And that's just a foreshadowing of what's to come for me. And you know them folks still setting up on my land. When I could be them got started with the book inventory. I got the... Yeah, I could have gotten started with my book inventory months ago. But, you know, my library is the command center. Hey, Pearl. And they're sitting up in there with each other. I'm like, y'all get out of here. Get out, get out, get out. But you know, I told y'all they said they'll be out by the 10th. I'm like, the 10th? Well, I'm going to finish what I finish. And what I don't finish, child, it's going to be what it's going to be. I ain't lasted this long in no school building for this many years to be gray in the head and stressed out. I mean, of course, yeah, they stress me out. You know they do. You know they do. But I don't let them get me to the point. I have always left work on time. I don't believe in all that burning the midnight oil. Because look, if you kill over there behind your desk or at your desk at the job somewhere, all they're going to do is, okay, call the people to come scoop you up, call your family, and maybe take up a donation for your family if they liked you. If they didn't like you, they just going to let you just go ahead on. And then they're going to advertise your job, and somebody else going to be right on up in there. So, I have never, ever, from the day that I started working a real job, because you know I've had all kinds of Lucy and Ethel jobs in my entire lifetime. Yes, I have. And I say Lucy and Ethel, you know, remember the episode when they were working in the factory and they were trying to catch the candies and stuff? Child, that has been me. It wasn't candy, it was hot cookies. Okay, long story. Now insert a picture of what the cookies look like. Yeah, they cute in the can, they cold in the can by the time you get them. But if you ever chase the Bueller cookie down the aisle, the rolling, the belt, child, woo, Then they had me stacking pallets, child. That wasn't for me. I knew all of that manual labor. It wasn't for me. It's not that kind. I still do some sort of manual labor, but that type, it wasn't for me. And I knew, ooh, child. I had a degree from college at that time, but we were in a recession, and child, wasn't no job nowhere. So I had to take what I can get. And you know, I ain't too proud to make some money, child. Honest money. Nope. So yeah, I've been all of that, but I learned from the first, you know, real job that I had that was a professional salaried job, meaning you don't get no overtime. If I was out there chasing them cookies, child, if I made a 10 minutes overtime, guess what? I was going to be compensated for that. But when you get on a professional job, professional salaried job, they tell you this how much they're going to pay you, and you ain't getting no more. Ooh, look at that big wolf over there, y'all. He ain't no wolf, it's a big dog. He look like, I'm dating myself, but the shaggy DA dog, big shaggy dog. He black and white. He is on a tour, child. I know his house, it smells just like him, dog. Ooh, a dog live up in here. Do any people live in here? A straight dog is up in here. But anywho, but yeah, when you salaried child, you make what they tell you on that piece of paper, that this is what we're gonna pay you, and that's it. Now if you work extra, you come early, you stay late, you're not getting anything. You might think, oh, I'm looking good in the boss's eyes, or blah blah blah. Don't nobody. That don't mean nothing. Now I'm giving you the raw version of it.
Then the route guidance will start.
I'm giving you the raw and the quick and dirty of that part. Yes, it might be noble to a certain degree that you come early, cut the lights on, turn the copiers on, greet the children, pat them on the head, feed them lunch. You might be the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. But let me tell you from experience, I've seen that means absolutely nothing. It might make you feel good if you ain't happy at home. You're happy to be away from your nagging spouse or whatever. So that's why you got to find somebody you can get along with in your personal life. If you decide to have a mate or spouse or whatever, make sure it's the right somebody that you fit with and that y'all get along together. Because otherwise, it's like you can't find no peace nowhere. Not at the house, not at the workhouse. And you ain't going to have no good time trying to get to either one of them in a traffic, child. Trying to get to work or get home. It's going to be horrible. Remember Al Bundy from Married with Children? Child, I don't know how him and Peg stay together. I don't know. Did Peg work? Al made enough money at the shoe store to put Peg at the house. But I would never rely on, I'm honest to be honest, anybody to take care of me. I don't think I would even know how to do that, because I have always been so self-sufficient on my own and independent that I just, y'all know I got trust issues. And you know sometimes when you in them kind of relationship, I've never been in that, but you know, people when they know you're their sole source of, you know, being provided income or whatever, they treat you any kind of way. Sometimes, not every time. Sometimes you got some winners, but sometimes, child, there are some losers. Why don't you stop, Big Tanko? But yeah, sometimes people will treat you any kind of way. People will treat you any kind of way anyway. But sometimes when they know they're your sole provider, they will treat you any kind of way because they know know, oh, where you gonna go, what you gonna do. So it's always been my plan to always be self-sufficient. Now, granted, I was blessed to have someone that is not that way, but I still rely on me to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I got my own. God bless the child that got her own. I can't claim my mama, my dad is nothing, you know what I'm saying. God bless the child that's got her own. Both of y'all are in the way going to the same little hole. But anyway, and I can't stand when folks be hugging the lion child. I'm told you, if your vehicle is too big for you, get you a SHAQ shoe. A SHAQ shoe, you might ask, child. You know them little bitty cars, like the little electric cars. But some of them electric cars be fire, like that Tesla. I think that's electric, right? But yeah, get you one of them little SHAQ shoes, like a little Mini Cooper, which is really cute. Hey, get you an egg on wheels if you have to. Get you a little egg on wheels, okay? Shout out to the eggs on wheels. Y'all, I mentioned eggs on wheels the other day. And the TheQueenPalace was like, don't be dissing our Ford Focus. Oops. But you know, like I said, it's a good little car or whatever, but it's just, it was just funny back then. It was like in the, child, what was it? I moved to Memphis, and so it had to be like in the, child, 15 years ago, whatever it was, when the little Ford Focus kind of first came out. And they were little oval-shaped cars, and my auntie would always rent a white one. The 2 or 3 times we drove out to Georgia. Child used to be crazy. I would work all day, drive 3 hours to Mississippi, get there at about 7 o'clock, and we on the road by 8. Driving all the way to Georgia. We would get to Georgia, if we left Mississippi, like, it would take 6 hours on the dot. Or, you know, give or take traffic or whatever. But we would go under the cusp of darkness, because that's the way I like to roll. My dad taught me, hey daddy, hey mommy, taught me how to travel. I was driving to Chicago. I had license, I had my driver's license. But you know, you get your driver's license when you about what, 14, 15? I was driving, holding it in the road on the long stretch of the highway between Mississippi and like long stretches of the highway. My dad would get all the way out of like Mississippi. We would go for the summer or whatever. Yeah, most of the time summer. I would help my dad drive to Chicago. And when he got out of, like, say, all of the, you know, the traffic, the people driving crazy, like out of Memphis. Oh my God, I used to hate Memphis. It was like, it was so confusing to me, because it was always construction between Memphis and St. Louis, and if we went another way, you know, but whatever. Once we got it on the road, when you hit that brick wall, what is it called? Mount Vernon, you know, in that area, Mount Vernon, Illinois, on 55 North. I could take that and hold that all the way in the road, child, like 2 or 3 hours. I got my chops, child. I earned my chops. And as long as I had my music, my dad would say, set the cruise control and just hold it in the road. Set the cruise and hold it in the road. And I did that thing, child. So I got my chops in early, learning how to drive. Look at this sapsucker, Land Cruiser. Now, he done made a right on red when it really wasn't his turn. I'm about to get in front of you, Miss Honda. I put my signal on, because this jive joker here, y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. Could have waited. Look at that. All this here turning. Y'all can't see it, but somebody turned in front of the Land Cruiser, and then somebody turned left in front of me. Now, you hold your little raggedy car over there. Child. When I say raggedy, it was brand new. Ain't no tag on it, but I was just mad at the moment. But anywho, yeah, she got her driving chops in early. And then one time, even before I had license, I was in Chicago with my uncle. Child, I had to be about 13 or 14. Now, you talk about terrified, because I had been on that Dan Ryan with them, that Eisenhower Expressway, and I was like, Lord have mercy. When I moved to Chicago, I am not going to be able to drive out here, because these people drive like the people in Memphis drive right now on the regular street. You know what I'm saying? On the expressway. I mean, it would be cars on the Dan Ryan or the expressway, Eisenhower going like 90. Wow! I was like, dang. You know, take the paint off your car. And it was like a lot of them doing that. I'm like, there's no way I can live here. Well, no, I wanted to live there, but I didn't think I would be able to drive there. But anywho, one of my uncle's cars broke down. Something happened, child. My auntie's car broke down, my uncle's car, and they had to push it to The mechanic, which was in a residential area, like a suburban area. Shout out to BELLWOOD, Illinois. Hey, BELLWOOD, Illinois. But anyway, child, this was in the 80s. In the 80s, child, the car broke down. My uncle hitched it up into, I'm trying to remember now. So my uncle hitched the car. You know how you push a car? This is old-fashioned junkie. Get along, okay? So my uncle, one of the cars was pushing the other car, and I don't know which one I was driving, but I was driving. I think I was driving the car that wouldn't work. So all I had to do was hold it in the road. So I think he was pushing me. All I had to do was hold it in the road, go like maybe a half a block. It wasn't far. I didn't have not a stitch of license, not a permit, not nothing. Driving up in Chicago, child. It was nervous exhilaration, which is why when I had to cross that bridge in Biloxi, Ocean Springs or whatever, child, even though I knew it was scary, I knew I had to hold it in the road, child, because it's like, you can't fall out, you can't faint out here. And child, my summers in Chicago were lit in the 80s, child. The 80s in Chicago, lit, baby. Oh my God. And my mom, I would go to Chicago every summer and stay with my aunt and uncle. And of course my cousin. I have a cousin, we like twins. We look more like brother and sister than his own sister. So, cause she, Emma. Hey, Emma. But anyway, child, Emma Red, okay, Emma, we call Red Bone. Emma Red Bone, me and him, we the chocolate bunnies, okay? But anywho, y'all, oh, y'all, I forgot what I was about to say, but anyway, I loved Chicago back in the 80s, and my cousin Emma and her now husband, they would, child, take me all down on Rush Street in the car. We would just go on Rush on Saturday night and just tour. Child, I saw streetwalkers and, you know, all kinds of people. I guess we would call, I don't know now what the proper term would be, but everybody was out there. The village people, baby, the village people were out there. They were just like, wow, okay. It was just eye-opening, because I'm a little country girl, right? I'm from the country. I don't see none of this stuff in my regular life. So Chicago was it. But the one thing that we never really did was go to the Navy Pier. Now, we would go to the Taste of Chicago all the time, and child, I would go to Chicago even as a grown person just to eat food. Yes, the mailman and I, before the panorama, we would go to Chicago just to eat, child. We would hop a plane, tell the folks, we here, we down at the so-and-so hotel, we on the double-decker bus, we going down to the Navy Pier. Oh, child, I had a good time. But anyway, stay over there, little car. Don't you come over here and then you pedestrian, just please stay right there. Yeah, stay right there and keep your mask on. Right on, sister, but this ain't on her lips right now. But anywho, y'all, let me focus, y'all. But yeah, Chicago has been good to me. I didn't end up living in Chicago ever, but I love it. Chicago is my kind of town. I'll talk to y'all later. I love you to the moon and back. Subscribe if you wanna. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, I just called my man to try to get my oil changed on my little car, and he said that they're not even taking appointments. They're just, like a 4-hour wait. And I'm like, look, I got 30% life left on this oil, and as long as don't no lights come on, like emergency or anything, let me just wait till school is out. I'll drop it off with you, and you just squeeze me in. Where am I going? He was appreciative of that. So yeah, as long as it keep pushing, child, I'll rent a car. If something happened to this thing right now, Audi, if something happened to my car right now, I would rent a car. And that's just where I am. Look, I don't stress about a whole lot. I do get worked up, you know what I'm saying? I got some vlogs where I talk about I'm over it because, life happens. And it's just like, when you're dealing with other humans, child, life is going to keep on rolling. It's just about how we react to it. And I was telling my BFF on the phone this morning, I just realized, as if I didn't know, I am passive aggressive. I think what I think of passive aggressive, I think it is stuff be going on outside of you. You have some thoughts and opinions that usually want to just, be all spicy language, but you just let it pass on by and you hold it in and you don't say nothing. Is that passive aggressive? Because I be aggressive on the inside to myself. Nigga, if you knew what I was thinking, blah, 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 blank, 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 spicy, spicy, spicy. But on the outside to the people, it's like, I'm aggressive on the inside, but sometimes it comes out, you know, with y'all, and y'all know what I'm thinking, but, and the pearls, hey pearls. Did I tell y'all, I think I just wrote this down. Y'all, this morning was so rough, I got up into this building. Once I finally got up in here, child, it was like, I ain't for this. You know, people wanting this and people wanting that, then the auditor lady, you know what I'm saying, and then this and that, which I can't tell you what it is, because, you know, confidentiality. But, child, I'm like, ain't my fault, ain't my problem, not an emergency to me. Passive aggressive on the inside, you know. Oh, we get something else. Child. Where is June 17th? I got so much work to do between now and then. And I'm gonna do what I can and what I can't. And when I sign off on June, whatever, boy, bye, girl, bye. I don't know nobody call me about jack squat. I'm in Hong Kong. Anywho, bye y'all. Y'all, child, listen. I just left out the beauty supply. I'm on lunch, okay? So I figured, let me go get me a headband, because all I had was this thing right here. And I'm working and my hair kept flopping in my face, and it was getting on my nerves. So I'm like, well, let me run over here and get me a headband. Got the headband stuff and a couple lock products or whatever to retwist my hair with, trying some stuff. You know how we do. That PJ ain't all the way gone. But anywho, so I got a couple products. Let me just show you what I got real quick. These little things here I wear. I got 2 blacks and this black butterfly. These things right here. I don't know, just like to keep my hair at my face, but a dark color. I see that the eco people got some new sativa. Is that what it's called? Sativa, C-O, black castor cannabis chai. Can you eat it? I need it. No, I don't. But and I also got this Jamaican lime something. But chai, that ain't what it is. Look. There was about to be some action up in the beauty supply, y'all. This lady, I guess she had told the man, yeah, she wanted the wig, and so he was about to take me and check me out, but and she eased on up. I thought, oh, well, go ahead and take her, because she had like just one thing. And child, I guess she had told the man that she wanted the wig. I guess he had asked her, do you want the wig? And I guess he didn't understand whether she said yes or no, and I guess she thought she said no. Child, she was going off up there. She was yelling and screaming and hollering. I'm like, up in these people's place. Then what did she say? She said, you act like you don't understand. I told you, yeah, every time I come in here, y'all do me bad. Well, why you keep coming up in there? Then she said, and I keep coming back and spending the money. You know, she was one of them, I don't know. But anyway, I'm like, why you come up in here, go down to Salad Beauty or order online, wig galore online or whatever. Child, let me get back somewhere. Look at this mountain man. Child, his beard is about down to the ground. Like, you know, one of them men that saying that she got legs, ZZ Top or ZZ Heel? No, ZZ Top, child. Anyway, girl, let me get my crazy stuff on back. I done been out in these streets because I've been working, okay? Get things checked off my list, trying to get these people off my land so I can start my inventory. I'm doing the pre-work so that when it's time for me to really start scanning, I'll be able to zip, because they already got other stuff that they want to do that ain't my job, you know what I'm saying? But they need me to help with. I ain't feeling it right now, but you know, we're going to make it do what it do. But child, I got to go. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all. Child, I know I'm looking wild, but listen, you know how I've been telling y'all every other tag that I see, every other car that I see doesn't have a tag on it? Well, child, I done seen 3 popos out with people pulled over, and each of the tags of the people that I saw pulled over had one of them drive-out tags on it. I'm telling you, it was, I'm like, that was so unusual. It's like, what is going on? It's almost like to me, but it feels like somebody done robbed somebody and made up some stickers or something. Every other car, it's like a drive-out tag. But they're going to find out today, okay? You couldn't pay me to ride around without no tag. I mean, if I have to, of course, you want to have my paperwork. But, like that car right there. There you go, right there. I mean, it's like, did they have a giant auction in the city and I didn't know about it, you know? But, and it's the first of the month, too. Shoot, you couldn't catch me out here riding dirty. I'm literally dirty because my car needs to go to the car wash, but... child, let me go, because you know she is riding dirty right now because I ain't got my you know what. Bye, y'all. Y'all, good morning. Happy Friday. I got on my latest Ivy Box t-shirt, pretty gifted in black. Let me tell you, y'all, intuition is amazing if you can tap into it, okay? Let me tell you what just happened to me. A lot of things, okay? First of all, I was about to be riding dirty and not having my tripod mount because I took it down. Because remember I made the video for the recruitment video for work and everything, and one of the actors, hey Pearls, one of the actors decided that they didn't like their part in the video and that they wanted to do it over. I'm like, look at here, boo. Denzel ain't edited Glory after it went to the movie theater. But so I had took my mount down because I could not find the new Sony grip that I bought, and I was like, where's my grip, first of all, okay, because you know that thing wasn't like $2.99, okay, $2.99. No, I was about to be riding dirty and trying to you know what I'm saying, but I didn't. So I'm like, no, don't do it, girl, don't do it. I didn't. So I kept going. Then I started seeing messages because I was feeling some kind of way this morning. Messages posted up, and I tried to get a little footage, but you know, he's riding dirty. Like, don't give up. You are not alone. And a whole bunch of your mistakes do not define you. Are enough. Wow. I know those messages were out there for someone specific, but I needed them at that moment. I really did, because child, I had passed the sign before I saw the sign that says Vacation Bible School, June something through the 7th. I'm like, look, we're still gonna be in school. These children can't even go to Vacation Bible School. We're gonna be in school so long until, ooh, y'all, that is a beautiful Mercedes over there with no tag on. I'm telling you, they are giving these cars away. That is a beautiful car, y'all. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. Y'all can't even see it. Look, there it is. There it is. You see that? This thing ain't getting away. Oh, Range Rover. Beautiful Range Rover. Range Rover ain't got no tag neither. Look. Y'all. Oh, that is, ooh, child, that's like a CLS 5000. Okay, I think it's beautiful. Okay, the Range Rover is the Evoque. I don't know, I guess it's like electric car. I don't know. But it's cute. It's gray. Oh, you know, took off and left me. Well, go ahead on, Range Rover. But anywho, y'all know I get distracted by other stuff. But anywho, but so I had started to see the Vacation Bible School class, and I was like, these children can't go to Vacation Bible School, and I'm still at work, and I'm feeling some kind of way, because, child, I am burnt to a crisp on the inside. I feel burnt and crispy, overdone. Virtual work is something else, and then just stop virtual and go in person and still be virtual. Oh my God, hiding out in my office all day from the, you know what? Child, look at this. Child, this I'm sorry, y'all. What is it? Look at that. Look in the line, y'all. What is it doing? Get away from that shit. It ain't doing nothing but creating danger. Child, you see why I can't ride dirty? Because I need to be paying all the way attention to these terrible Memphis drivers, okay? Terrible. He was weaving all over the line. There was nothing in the way to keep it from being in their lane. Even if it was a mower man, you know, because they be mowing and cleaning and making it beautiful over in this median. You still ain't gonna hit the person unless you crazy. But don't come over here in my line. Get all the way over. Don't just get over with 1-2 tires. Anyhow, so I was feeling some kind of way. I was tired, you know. I took a day off of that because I was just feeling exhausted, just mental. I know May was Mental Health Month, but child, I had a mental conniption the other day. I'm like, I can't even And I know what it was, but you know, just sheer exhaustion, y'all. But anywho, so was feeling some kind of way. So then, y'all, my mind told me, getting back to where your intuition is what I'm trying to tell you, my intuition. You know how when I'm going over the train track and, you know, I'm like, the line is always long for some reason. I'm supposed to be in the right lane, not the far, but the right lane that's going to take me straight over the train track. Something said, because the line looked a little slowish. I saw not a mobile home. What you call them things on wheels, child? An RV. Ooh, child. My life ain't, you know, RV life. But yeah. So I saw an RV in the line that I was supposed to be in. I was like, oh no, people of leisure, I shall not ride behind y'all trying to get over the train track, okay? So I hop over to the lane to where when the light changes, you got to punch it and then get back over, okay? I'm just being honest. Because sometimes, like I told y'all, you been here with me, folks be trying to go to the Starbucks and go to the McDonald's and go to the Walgreens, and they be making a right turn when you just trying to get across the train track. Okay, so she hopped over to this lane, okay? Child, when she hopped over to that lane, the lane still wasn't moving over on that side. So I'm like, well, what is going on? You know, roving eyes, them looked over there, child. It was a stalled car. I'm like, well, okay, maybe there's been a car wreck or something. Child, woman hanging out the car, child. I was like, oh, Lord, a corpse. But it wasn't a corpse because I saw her moving. Now, the front of her car was pretty jacked up. I'm like, but who hit you? I didn't see anybody that possibly could have run into her. Now, you know the eye in the sky is up there, okay? So I'm sure they're going to figure out. So I hope no kind of whatever going on. Because when I looked, child, when I was in this lane, she was in the lane over here that I should have been in. Door open, hanging out the car. Girl, now let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not an EMT. What I can do is call the police or the EMT people for you. But I shall not, in 2021, COVID time, be stopping my car like it's 1981 to assist a stranded passenger or a motorist or somebody. Nope. I'm sorry. My humanity is here. Child, let me tell you, people got all kinds of hustles these days. And playing on your sympathy is the easiest way to get you jacked. Whether it's carjacked or jacked, okay? But what we wasn't going to do is stop off and try to assist because there was nothing we could do. And there was already a person standing there on the phone calling. I don't know if this person was in the car with her, if this person had a medical emergency while they were driving. You know, I don't know. But as long as I knew that there was someone already trying to call someone for her, God be with her. Because I was not stopping. No, we were not stopping. Lincoln. Oh, Lincoln. Okay, you got to get around here. You got to, oh my goodness, y'all. MKZ ain't going nowhere. What is up here? Okay, let me just tell you. Mercury is definitely the retrograde. Mercury is retrograde. Come on, let's get past the Chick-fil-A people. Let me just get past the Chick-fil-A people. And girl, don't tell my mama, but I got a quarter of a tank of petroleum, child. I need some gas. I sure do. But anywho, my little co-worker up there, he up there trying to get, where he trying to go? Now, why is he getting over to the far right lane? No, he needs to be getting to work. He might need some gas too, child. He about to pull up into the gas station. No, don't look like it. Where he going? I'm gonna tell him when I see him. Y'all ain't gonna get me caught up out here. You know this light child will send you a ticket in the mail. Get you a mailer, baby. Now, I think I told y'all if I could find that video, I ain't gonna look for it. But it was a little video, child. They had me on all angles. I'm like, ooh. But I had to make a split decision. Like, am I gonna, you know, run through this light with the rain on the road or whatever? Risking somebody being behind me that could, you know, kiss me in the back. I'm like, nah, we ain't kissing. So I just took a chance with them. Child, what is this on the street out here? It looks like a sardine can with ribs on it, like ribs. And out here, what is that? There it is. I'm caught, man. Look at this crap. Sardine can made of Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Real quick to close out the vlog. I apologize again for the spicy language, but child, they're called about to have a collision with us, okay? I'm like, these raggedy drivers. Anyway, so I got home, took a good shower last night after work to wash the week off. You ever notice how a short week, and mine was even shorter, feels long? Oh my goodness. But anyway, got home, shampooed and conditioned my locks, and I retwisted. I used the what is this, Jamaican mango and lime cool scalp braid twist and lock gel that I bought. It's got moringa seed oil and manuka honey in it, and it's mentholated. It's a lot going on in this jar, y'all, but that's what it looks like. And let me show it to y'all. Look, it was $4.99 in my place, $4.99. And look, it's blue. Okay, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. It smells good. But y'all, let me tell you, I didn't notice until this morning that it stained my hands. And I done washed my hands several times. You know, in these Rona times, I don't know if you can really see, but yeah, it stained my hands. Okay, it stained my hands, y'all. I done washed my hands several times because I've been eating. But so I'm like, I don't know, maybe some color in here, some FDC, JKL, cool coloring, I don't know. But I don't know, so let's see. That's the point of coming on. I twisted my hair, so shout out to my friend who called me last night, who called while I was doing this side of my head, gave me a break, okay? So we chatted and yuked it up for about an hour and some change. So here's the hair. It's been about a month or more since my last retwist on my locks, and I'm thinking it's going to have to be about maintenance, lock maintenance, probably about every 3 weeks, but it just depends. Here we go. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. And pardon, I'm still working up in here, so don't be trying to, don't be judging. But yeah, so I kind of use a few clips in my hair sometimes, but, you know, sometimes I don't. The mailman offered to help me last night twist my hair because of my arm, but it's better. I can raise it a little higher, a lot higher. And the jive turkey, y'all, offered to help me retwist. He said, because I can twist. He started doing the dance to twist. I'm like, you know what, that's why you're gonna be hungry tonight. Now how about that? I was trying to make something to eat because he had stopped at Arby's and got him a chicken wrap, those new wrap sandwiches. He didn't bring me one, but he going to Chick-fil-A to get us some stuff, so he's all is forgiven. But last night that turkey tricked me. He tricked me so good, y'all. So he had stopped at Arby's after work and got himself something, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. So I was like thinking about what's in here, what can I cook without going out the house, you know? Well, what can I make? I'm like, oh, I know, I can do a lasagna, because we had a rotisserie chicken earlier in the week, and I had some ground beef out that I was gonna make some burgers with, and I ain't feel like doing all that. So I was like, okay, let me just make the lasagna. It'll be good for a couple of days or more, you know? So I'm in the middle of making, and here he comes, smelling the meat cooking, smelling, because it's like a mixture of ground beef and pulled chicken parts from the rotisserie and the seasonings that I use. Okay, once I get it together, this won't be happening no more. Move, mouse. But so I'm in there about to make the lasagna. I got the water boiling and everything, and here he comes full of Arby's wrap sandwich. I think I want some tacos. What they got to do with me? You didn't bring me none of them Arby's. So I was like, I'm making lasagna. So I opened the cabinet. I done rearranged the cabinet, y'all. I done moved stuff from the dishes from one side. Oh, it's been a whole ordeal. Y'all just ain't seen it, because I'm like, I can't film everything, because otherwise I'll be all year finishing. So I moved I rearranged the food pantry and the dishes and stuff, glassware. Nothing is where it used to be. So I'm looking, I'm like, I ain't got no lasagna. I see egg noodles, I see spaghetti, I see elbow macaroni. I'm like, well, I thought I had about 2 boxes of lasagna noodles. Didn't see no noodles. So I was like, man, okay. So Jive Turkey about to get his wish and have some soft shell tacos. And so I had bought the hard shells the other day in Sprouts, but I didn't want that because it's like it didn't go with it. You know how some meat don't go with the hard shell? Anyway, it was a flour tortilla type of situation. So anyway, made the flour tortillas and they were pretty good. I mean, I didn't season it like tacos because I was gonna make lasagna. So we enjoyed them. I had like the I think I told y'all, but I haven't posted the vlog part of that. But when you're out and you want to have Taco Tuesday or taco whatever night, and you don't want to cut up all that lettuce and stuff, child, get you a bag of that shredded salad mix. And let me tell you, you got yourself something, because you got crunchy. Some of them have cabbage, and that's the one we had last night, had cabbage in it. It don't even taste like raw cabbage, just the quality premium part of the cabbage. And it was soft and buttery. Ooh, it was so good. This morning I wake up, this jive turkey tells me, oh, I found your lasagna. I found your lasagna noodles. They was on the left side over there. Now I had opened the left side. 2 cabinets, okay, pans for the food. Anyway, I look at my, where am I? So I didn't go over here where I got apparently lasagna and tea and still a few dishes that I had moved over yet. So the rest of that is going to turn into a lasagna. But right now, that joker is gone to get some Chick-fil-A for us. So all is forgiven. But I did not want no tacos last night, because we had tacos in the middle of the night, like at 3 o'clock. I saw YouTuber eating tacos one night, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want some tacos. At 3:35, I was making tacos, child. But anywho, here's the hair. Better than it was, clean, and kind of retwisted, okay? This one right here, I may have to clip it, because did I part it wrong? Some of them I know I retwisted the wrong way, y'all. So I think I'm going to have to just clip this one, so it'll stop trying to go over with them people over there. I don't part my hair. When I retwist, when I maintain my locks, I don't take a comb and try to clean up the parts or anything. I thought I would be that girl, but I wasn't. I'm not. I just wanted to make sure I had a good foundation. And it doesn't bother me that my parts are not like, okay, if I part it, it's going to be a straight, you know, I can make up, I could take, you know, the rat tail comb and part down. There's a straight part, trash. You don't care about that, because my whole aesthetic is locks, okay? That's not the life I'm about. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying that ain't what I want. Look at that, y'all. We're getting some hang time. I love it. And when they tell you to trust the process. What is today? June 5th? I don't know. What's today's date? June 5th. Okay, so yesterday made what? April, May, June. May 12, 14 months. 14 months being locked, y'all. And when they tell you to trust the process, trust the process. Even if you want to get faux locks or whatever, that's your business. But if you're going with the natural route, you know, you're doing it yourself, trust the process. And everybody's journey is different. Mine was so different than what I expected. It was so different. But I love it, y'all. I absolutely love it. I love this length right here. But again, I'm trusting the process and going with it. But I love the length that I have right now, because it's like it's bouncy. I ain't got to detangle it. I don't have to do nothing but, you know, keep it clean and retwist it like ever so often. Yep. Love it, y'all. Love it, love it. Now my back area, like in this area here, I've always had like a finer texture hair in the crown. And so when I do a retwist, it might look a little sketchy, scalpy, but you know, doesn't bother me at all. At all, y'all. I love it. Absolutely love it. Love it, y'all. Look at that. 14 months. And y'all know I'm not doing monthly updates. I might do like when it's a year and a half, I might come in with an update, but you know. Yeah. Love it, y'all. So if you're thinking about locking your hair, go ahead and do it. Just figure out what type of locks you want. If you want the traditional locks, you want to start with 2-strand twists, box braids, self-done, or go into a professional. I tried to find a professional, but I could not find a professional at the panorama time. And so I just took matters into my own hands, my hair into my own hands. I just did it myself. And I've always, you know, fiddled around with hair. If you're not comfortable with hair, don't do it. But I used to relax my aunt's hair, 2 of my aunties' hair, and my own hair. You know, so I felt okay, and I felt like if it didn't work out, child, get them clippers and look. Cut it off. Okay, this is a pair of electric cigarettes. Keeping y'all company while y'all, you know, doing stuff around the house. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I appreciate y'all. You know I do. And thank you for sending me the messages that you send me, y'all. I had a message yesterday that came through to me on one of my vulnerable days of being, sheer exhaustion, being human, ready to be out of school, wanting to get my work done, but can't, frustrated. And a message came through after I had made a post on my Instagram of me and one of my sorority sisters. And what happened, long and short, oh, y'all, I'm hot. Look at this fan on. Oh, y'all, let me tell you about these fans. Oh, what a thing at? Hold on, y'all. Y'all, the workhouse, the air been out at work. After last summer, I can't stand being hot. She done went to the store about 4 fans because they came in handy. One was at work that I keep in my car, but then the clip-ons, I bought 3 clip-ons at 2 or 3 different times. 3 clip-ons to where I have one here. One is going to be over there in the beauty closet because, there's no air circulating in there and, she be hot. The bigger one that I'm taking and leaving in the car for work, when school is over, I'm putting that in the kitchen, child, because when I'm cooking, it feels like I be on fire. Ooh. And then I have an extra one, for the bedroom, child. When I'm hot, them flashes be coming through. So yeah, I got 4 fans, and they are good. The little ones I got, they are like $10 and some change at Lowe's, and then the big one was like $15, something like that. Well worth it, because that black one would put out some air, child. It's like a bigger one. I think I put a picture of it in my other video. Yeah, but this right here, I don't know, it sounds kind of quiet. Hold on, y'all. It's kind of, can you hear it? It's kind of quiet though. But it's going to dry my makeup. And I think that's on low. Oh, but what I was saying was yesterday when I had posted a picture on my Instagram, I got a message from, she described herself as a supporter, and she watches, I guess, my channel here on YouTube, and she follows me on Instagram. And at that precise moment, she sent me a message after I had made the post that y'all, it just touched my heart. So I appreciate the message. I needed it. You guys just don't know. If you're not a content creator, sometimes it gets to be exhausting having a full-time job and doing full-time YouTube work, you know what I'm saying? And so thank you for the encouragement. Thank you so much. I don't want to post her message here, but let me tell you, it touched my soul. All right, I needed that. And then when my friend called last night from the where is she now? I told you my friend Poppin' Creations. Where is she? In the DMV. She's also now in the DMV area. Yep. But I needed her encouragement as well. So anyway, y'all, let me run. I'll talk to you later. Love you to the moon and all the way back and back again. All right, and I'll see you in the next one, because child, I got lots of videos I gotta upload and post because they all out of order. I'm out of order. We out of order. And I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.